should you lounge around this lodge?
Princess Bay, today we're at Bay Lodge, Animal Kingdom Lodge specifically, because it's time to get our lounge on.
We're going to Victoria Falls.
Yes, and I am falling for this review because it's been a while since we've been here, but as your number one choice of food infotainment, we're here to try all the goodies so you don't have to. And when she's vegan, I'm not. We're going on a foodie safari.
It's time to foodie and chill. For the longest time, the only option available at Victoria Falls for vegans was olives, and I always had to go to the Mara and get something. So now they have these slap chips, and all you have to do to make these vegan is ask for no cheese. Everything else is completely vegan, but there is cross-contam because they use a shared fryer. So if you're not into shared fryers, don't get this, but me, I'm used to it. Most of Disney's fryers are not shared. Cheers. They're just potatoes, but they're very delicious. They're crispy, like a super light crisp to them, just because they're just potatoes thrown in the fire. They're not breaded or anything like that. And then there's apricot in here, and it really adds like this interesting sweetness to it that I wasn't expecting. There's arugula too. Everybody's on this arugula kick. I don't know why, but I would give it a 4 out of 5 potatoes. I actually think it's pretty good, and it's going to be very filling, and it's definitely a huge step up from olives. So if we could just get the injera basket up here now, I'll be happy.
These slap chips are looking like they literally boiled these potatoes and then slapped them to deflate them, maybe fried a little bit because they are looking a little crispy. They're huge potatoes. Not huge, but like I was expecting something closer to chips or like European chips. These are literally like smashed potatoes. I can definitely see where the apricot fits in. The modification for these is to remove the feta cheese, and I feel like the feta cheese of that more of like the sour, funky cheese with the sweet of the apricot, and then the earthiness of the potato is the blue cheese. Blue cheese even funkier than feta, so that would definitely make sense. The sort of like flavors that they're going for could easily be fixed by like a vegan feta or like a vegan blue cheese, which they do have. But it's a very tasty potato on its own. The apricot does add a little bit of like layer and complexity to it. I would be happy to share this with friends at the bar or keep it for myself because friends be damned. Either way, that's a tasty dish. I would give that 3.75 out of 5 plus. This thick boy right here is the Bry Burger. Now, a lounge at the full-size burger is rare enough at Walt Disney World, but one this thick with their nice house blend, like a patty, and you have a chakalaka relish on top, and then a peri-peri aioli, which is really what caught my attention, but I was expecting like a, like almost like a slider. This is a full-size burger cooked medium well. All of the fixings. This is thick. Super thick. Like Megan Thee Stallion thick. I need all of you in the comments to comment on like what you think of the cook on the burger. I asked for it medium rare. A lot of you like burger and steak professionals out there. Is it medium rare? Is that what you prefer? Let us know in the comments. Comment us on 1, your preferred cook, and 2, if this cook looks medium rare to you. Now, this burger itself is thick and juicy, like very juicy, like almost melts in your mouth with how well they executed the burger. The peri-peri does add a little bit of spice in the back end, nothing crazy. I would say maybe like a 2 out of 10 on the heat scale, but it's balanced out by the sweetness of like that chakalaka relish, and then like the juice of the burger itself. The blend is wonderful, and honestly, even for somebody that's not normally a burger person, I would give this a 4.5 out of 5 claws. I would definitely order this burger again, and I don't say that about burgers very often. Now, my Bry Burger does come with seasoned chips. A little unique and look a little bit different like Disney chips. These are like very seasoned. Like they did not spare the seasoning hand when they seasoned these. That is not your typical Disney kettle cooked chip seasoning. It's definitely more like a lime forward, almost like lime tahini, but it's definitely not tahini. Got a little bit more spice to it, but you're definitely getting that hint of citrus all the way through. and I kind of prefer it. I would give that a 3.5 out of 5 claws. Then you also got a green tomato pickle. I don't know what makes that any different than a regular pickle, but it says green tomato, so I figure I should try that. A different level of tartness. That does not taste like a normal pickle. I want a whole basket of these. 4.25 out of 5 claws.
I have to get a Pinot Noir or Pinotage every time that I come to Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. It is my red wine haven. This one's a little on the tart side. It's got like some cherry notes to it that I'm not mad about. I'm not a huge fan of the stemless glass, though. I kind of like the old glasses a little bit better. But beggars can't be choosers. I still enjoy a nice wine. It makes me feel fine. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 wines.
I would say very often when we come to Animal Kingdom Lodge, be it Jambo House or Kidani Village, they have some of the more unique wines on property. They do far more, I fear, regional wines to the theme of their hotel than some of the others do. So this Caro Terra Pinot, I feel the culture calling me. Oh, I like that. It's dry, but I like how it's not like overly dry, got a little sweetness to it. A little tart, like it's a very ripe grape, but I like that. I'm feeling like, I agree with the Prince a little bit, I feel like stemless wine glass has been a de-evolution of like glassware overall for us lounge visitors, drinkers. Are you afraid of the stems? Are we breaking too many of them? Are stemless wine glasses just cheaper? Or are they now preferred? I feel like it's only like the top of the top signature dining restaurants where you get like wine glasses with stems anymore.
Maybe they're trendy?
Is it trendy? Stemless? I don't know. Either way, the wine, however, is excellent. I could see buying a bottle or 3 for the house if I could locate one. And it was obviously a reasonable price. We are not rich. I would give that 4.25 out of 5 claws. I got a conga louche because the conga is loose in Animal Kingdom Lodge. You can only get conga louche a few places around property, so when I see it, I almost feel obligated, as by some invisible contract, to purchase and consume said beverage. At least for the louche fans out there, of which I am one. Nice spiced deep ale. This feels fit for like a frosty mug with a handle. I could slam on tables and yell for more. I would give that 4.5 out of 5 claws. The first sip of conga louche of the season is something special. Victoria Falls, you can fall in love with this place.
I think the menu updates are actually pretty delicious.
It's quite tasty. It's quite cozy. You get the drums from Bowman, which now apparently happens like every hour or so.
A little weird.
You get the ambiance. You get the sounds of this lodge, which I love. It's probably one of our favorite lounges to hang out in.
Most relaxing. After a long day at work, especially one that has been super stressful, could not picture a better resort to hang out at.
I would agree. We love this place, and for so many other reasons, not only just the food. It was great, but I want to know what you guys think. As always, Victoria Falls is just in this weird place between the stairs in Jambo House. But we know what you guys think. Do you come here? Do you stop here? Is this a place you pass by on the way to Jiku or Boma? Let us know in the comments below. As always, if there's anything else you can see us do, that will always be the place to find us. Hit the notification bell when you see other videos like this. And
we have new videos 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
We'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, Bear will yeet himself into Africa.
You know, I have been thinking about a trip. I can do that. But you heard the girl.